YouTube sells a lie. They lie to us about how we can just do all these different things, right? We watch these videos on fixing bumpers like my videos, or building a leather chair, or reinstalling cabinets. And we watch these short little videos and we're like, oh my gosh, I can do that. Do you ever feel that way? And then you try it and you realize you have no idea what you're doing. Have you ever went on a job interview and they said, hey, by the way, how many hours did you watch YouTube videos about this job? No. You want to become a master TIG welder? You don't watch 1 hour worth of TIG welding video. You actually go TIG welding for a long time to get that skill set. YouTube makes us all believe that we can do all these amazing things, and we get better at them, right? But I'm not going to watch a video on knife making by that one crazy guy who does the gold inlays and all of a sudden start making incredible knives. It's just not going to happen. I'll get better, right? But YouTube sells us that lie. They lie to us in so many ways. As a creator, I get sent stuff. Now, I don't accept anything that I'm not going to use myself. I don't make videos for stuff that I'm not going to use myself. When I upload videos of products, I use them myself. But I am monetarily motivated to upload videos that will sell products, because that's how YouTube works. All creators make money on the videos and the products that they sell in the videos by affiliate links. It helps you, support the channel without spending any extra money. It helps them because these companies need us to send people to them to buy these cat towers or this sandpaper or this clear coat, But for me, I use all my products. So it's like, how do you trust them though, right? How do you trust these channels that sell you these things? Well, I'm going to explain that. So one of the ways that I look for in videos to know that these people actually use this stuff is to see them using it in the video. See them using that camera. See them using that lens. See them using those tools. If they're using them, then I'm going to get them usually. I usually find a lot of my tools by watching videos and then pausing it and looking at the tool themselves and looking that up, because I work on cars. But if you work on TVs, then you want to look at what TV they're using. Or if you want to watch a gamer, you'll see what joystick they're playing with or what keyboard they're using. So just keep that in mind. That's one way that you can spot if they're actually using the product. Another way you can tell if people really trust and use that stuff is if they show them in the background. Like, one of my earliest supporters was Monkey Fab Garage. Monkey Fab Garage reached out to me because my TikTok channel was big, and one of the guys saw it and said, man, this guy's building a cool car. We want to help him out. It's a small channel. I think I might have had 5,000 followers, something like that. Nothing big. I mean, that's big for a lot of people, but for when it comes to like followings, that's a really small number. And they said, hey, how can we help you with your build? We would love to just send you some stuff. You don't even need to make a video. Don't do nothing. We just want to help you out. You seem like you could use it. So they sent me out all of the E85 fuel lines and the fittings for my twin turbo Chevelle, which I was extremely grateful for. The build like this, you really run up the expenses. Another way that I got support was from Max Speeding Rods. They sent me some turbos, and they said, hey, you have a big channel. We would love to send you some turbos. I'm like, well, I already have turbos. They said, we'll send you some more. I said, can't beat that, right? So I gave my friends my old ones, and I kept the new ones. They weren't old. I just mounted them on. They're exactly the same as what I had, GT45s. And just so you know, they made 738 horsepower at the rear wheel on the dyno. That's real power with real turbos, real stuff. The other thing that I got sent was sandpaper. Now, the sandpaper isn't as good as what I normally use, but the thing is, it's significantly cheaper. So for the average person, that sandpaper works great. It is perfect for the hobbyist. It is perfect. I do this as a living, sand and paint bumpers. So time is money. The other thing that I got was a stupid little cat tunnel. Because when TikTok first started their little creator things, I was like, yeah, I'll get a cat tunnel. Then I didn't, because it was originally supposed to be like, they would use the video, but then I had to post it on my channel. And I'm like, okay, I'll post this one because I made an agreement. And I did, and I sold some cat tower, little cat tunnel. And they were cool. My cat liked them. I gave them to somebody else because my cats stopped using them, but their cats loved them. And one of my customers we were talking about, and their cat absolutely loved them. So it's hit or miss. It's like cat food. Now, just to be clear, just because somebody doesn't use a product does not mean that it's not a great product. There are a lot of products that I don't particularly use, but are great products that I could use in my field, in my scope, in my video making, but I just don't. You got to make choices, right? So I use a Sony FX30 camera, which I absolutely love. This thing shoots great. I used to shoot with my phone, which for the most part will shoot just as good, but there are certain things that you just can't do with a phone that you can do with an actual camera. And that's a significant price increase, but I've always been a photo guy. Video guy is new to me, so like camera gear, I'm going to buy it, right? So I paid for that. Now, there's a lot of great cameras. I think the biggest thing that YouTube lies to us about is the creators, right? So they do a lot of stuff in the background that you don't see, and they make it look like it's really simple. Like as a painter, I never see them doing prep cleaning, and that's critical. You'll hardly ever see any channel showing you that, right? But it's part of the process, but it's boring. So nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see you tack clothing stuff off. Nobody wants to see you primering the same thing 6 times in order to get it glass smooth. They want to see you prime it, paint it, clear coat it. So that's the lie that you sell, right? That you can just prime it, paint it, clear coat it. And every single video is like that when you start to look at it. They leave out so many steps. People are like, oh man, well, why don't you make a video just on doing everything? And I'm like, nobody wants to watch a 2-hour video of a scratched bumper repair. They want to see the little clip notes. I am that way. That is why TikTok blew up, because they realized nobody wants to see long format stuff. They want to see short, fast videos to the point. So the last lie that YouTube sells, what I feel is kind of the biggest one, is that we can all become these big creators. We can all be, these huge channels with tens of millions of followers, make millions of dollars a year, making videos about nothing, wearing cool clothes, driving fast cars, living in big houses, traveling, doing all the things you want to do. Now, I would love to know the number of people who actually do that. And I'm sure there are a lot of money that they pay out, but when you do the numbers, it's very small, I feel, like of people who are actually killing it on YouTube. Now, it's great. I'm going to make videos, whether people watch them or not, because I love it. I love telling my story. But the lie that we can just make a couple little tweaks is just crazy. I've been upgrading and changing and upgrading and changing and making little adjustments to my videos over the years. And they're getting better, but they're by no means going to hit 20 million views. They're just not going to happen. I'll be happy if this video gets 500 views. But the other thing that they tell you is make these little tweaks. So you probably didn't even notice, but I just watched a video on the fact that you should not blink in your videos. That's when you edit. I was like, I never noticed that before. And then I started watching videos and I realized all the videos I like, people don't necessarily blink. So I'm making a habit to not blink, and let's see if it works. Now, if you were one of the 3 people who watched this complete video all the way through, comment down below and say, hey, I was one of the 3. And let me know that you actually watched this entire video and that you actually listened to it. What's the thing that you think social media or YouTube or something like that lies to us about? Write in the comments. Help this channel grow. Hey, thanks for watching.